all set, ready to start? Well, thank you all for coming today. I'm very pleased to have Congressman Higgins with us, and we're going to be announcing a grant today, but it ties in with two other federal programs that the Congressman has helped bring to Jamestown. One is the Neighborhood Stabilization Program, which is a $490,000 grant, which will rehabilitate 10 housing units in the city of Jamestown. And also the young people surrounding me here are Youthbuild students who come from Jamestown and who are going to be rehabbing 2 of those houses over the course of the program. The grant announcement today is an award of $26,000 to CHRIC for a foreclosure counseling program. Foreclosures have been a serious issue, particularly over the past 2 or 3 years on a national level, but between 2003 and 2008 there were 1,739 bank foreclosures in Chautauqua County. We need to have the resources to be able to help people save their homes. 50% of people who are going into foreclosure never contact their lender, and so it's very important that they have the ability to talk with a counselor and learn what their options are. So it's a great culmination of 3 different programs. Youthbuild to train new workers to learn carpentry and housing rehab, to take some of the vacant properties that are in our neighborhoods and put them back to life. They're sold only to owner-occupants, and the legislation was particularly heartwarming to me because it allowed a much wider window. We can sell these houses to people earning up to 120% of the area median income, and then also to be able to prevent future foreclosures by having counseling funds to help people remain in their homes. So thank you very much, Congressman Higgins.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John, for your leadership. We're always coming back here and announcing yet another grant program, and typically these things don't get done unless you're able to produce quality programs from the previous awards that you've received, and you don't do this without enlightened leadership. And John, we appreciate your commitment to this issue. I have an affinity for urban areas, be they Buffalo or Jamestown, and urban areas as vibrant, exciting places. But we know that the housing stock very frequently is old, in need of rehabilitation. I think this is a creative program that not only helps restore a neighborhood, but restores hope in the future of Jamestown and Western New York. I'm impressed with the young men and women who are here with us, who not only do good work to make something of this, but when they're not here, they're pursuing their education. These are at-risk youth who came here maybe a little damaged, but will come back a little bit more complete because they have each other, and they look forward to the work that they do. A good productive day, in addition to the education that they're receiving, will put all of these young people back on a strong foundation for future growth so that they can be productive citizens in this community as they are today. We're joined by Chuck Cornell from the county legislature, and Paul Whitford is here as well, city council member in Jamestown, and we thank you for the work that you're doing here in Jamestown, here in southern Chautauqua County. So each of these young folks have a story to tell, and they're doing good work. Travis, you want to take it? Come on, get up there. Tell them what you do, tell them what you do, tell them what you're doing, tell them what your education.
Okay,
State your name.
My name is Travis Spencer, and I work with the Jamestown Youthbuild guys, and Mr. John Murphy gave us an opportunity to further our education and try and learn some skills in the construction business. And today we're just clearing out front of this house, and this is one of the houses we're going to work on. And I thank these guys for the opportunity, and I'm sure the rest of these guys do too. Thank you.
Tell them what your ambition is.
Oh, one day I'd like to be up there working with this fellow here. That's one of my dreams, and this is one of my steps I'm taking to achieve that goal.
Travis was a little bit more direct with me. He told me he's running for the Senate. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is the second or third time we've been here today, and I just have to say one thing. We wouldn't even be standing here today if it wasn't for the work of a group of people that came together in this neighborhood, who decided to quit complaining and quit making excuses and to pull themselves up by the bootstraps and to start to turn this neighborhood around. People of Northside Pride, I believe, are the reason we're here today. And I know Bob Doverspike, the president of that organization, is here today. These are people that put in the hours, day in, day out, to help take this neighborhood and turn it around. And I can't tell you, Bob, how proud it is for me to stand here thinking back 3 years ago when we had our first meeting and we talked about whether to take this step. The second thing is the energy standing behind me with these young men and women who are going to tackle this house, and they assure me that it's not going to be yellow anymore. Bob, you probably appreciate that. You know, what a great program, and once again, it's almost like I can say it without even saying it. Once again, our Congressman Brian Higgins is here investing in our community, in our neighborhoods, in Chautauqua County, and John Murphy again. Here we are again, John. We've worked together on this. John is so committed to housing and so committed to the North Side and North Side Pride. It warms my heart to be here. What a terrific day. Thank you very much.
I'm going to have Congressman Higgins and Legislator Cornell help us put up a sign on the front of the house, and if John can get that set up and everybody can make a little space here. This sign is going to be an indicator of some positive things that are going to be happening in a variety of neighborhoods in Jamestown. We will have a few houses outside of the Northside Pride area, but we're going to rehabilitate eight houses for ownership and one house for rental over the course of the next 24 months. And we're going to specifically be taking vacant houses that sort of drag down the value of neighborhoods and repair them and sell them only to owner occupants. I would hope, as long as I have this platform here, is that Congressman Higgins goes back to Washington and talks to his colleagues and maybe can extend that first-time homebuyer credit for at least another 6 months, if not a year, as a stimulus for the economy, but also to help us get rid of these houses as we complete them. So, can we do the sign up here now? And cameras there for you. I think that's really easy for you. Get some cameras up in here. Get some.
All right.
There we go.
Two of them. You need help.